This is Mayson. Oh, he's so excited. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I am here today, as you can tell by the title, to talk to you guys about this little guy here. Can you say hi? Tell him hi. See, excuse the little boogers. He is having a runny nose. I don't know if it's due to because they say when they teeth, they can have like a little bit of a nose, but he doesn't have fever or anything, so it might just be the weather changes. But here he is in his all 7-month grown up. Can you guys believe it? It has gone by so fast. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go put him in his playpen. That's right next to me, don't worry. That way I can talk to you guys without having him jump all over the place. But yeah, can you say bye? Say bye-bye. Say I'm leaving. I gotta go take a nap. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. It has been a minute since I have sat down just to talk to you guys and film a video. Normally I will do vlogs, and even my vlogs have been kind of delayed. I just uploaded 2 that were like filmed in March. So forgive me for that. Tax season has been kicking my butt. But tax season is over and we are back. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a 7 month update with baby Mayson. He just turned 7 months on May 2nd. So if you guys can hear him, he's in his little playpen. I was gonna film this when he turned 6 months, but it just didn't happen, obviously, because we are here and he is 7 months now. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking and let's get on with this video. Also, I am going to show you guys a few of my favorite products that I've been loving for baby Mayson. So if you guys want to see that, stick till the end, or you can just skip to the end if that's the only reason you are here. But yeah, anyways, let's do this. Okay, so first is first. How is baby Mayson doing? Baby Mayson is doing great. Health-wise, he is just striving. Let me tell you, that kid is growing day by day and doing a lot of things, but those things came in a little late, but like that. Once they came in, I will explain, it was just craziness. So he started, I want to say, turning on his back and on his stomach about the beginning of his 6-month mark. And I know there are some babies that start doing that way before, and I think it was because we didn't really do a whole lot of tummy time at the beginning. Or it may just be that every child's different and they're gonna learn at a different pace.
So do not compare your children.
He started that at the beginning of 6 months, but once he started that, it was like he was rolling over. And now he is doing that little soldier crawl that they call it, where they're on their little elbows and just like dragging them. But now he's also doing it where he will get on his knees and kind of just like push himself, which that makes me a little worried because I don't want him to like push himself and like hit his face, which he's done before, but it has seemed fine. Like, he didn't cry or anything. He actually kind of laughed at it, so he's got a sense of humor. He's all over the place. I can't leave him anywhere by himself anymore. I can't leave him on the bed because he will definitely roll off. So I did buy him a little playpen, which I will show you guys. I also take it to work with me because if you didn't know, I still work part-time Monday through Thursday. So I take him with me. I am so blessed to be able to take him with me. I know not a lot of moms can do that, so I am very aware and super grateful that I'm allowed to. So I take this playpen with him. I take a few toys, and every, new week or so I want to introduce a new toy, and so he doesn't get, too bored, I guess, with the new toys. But Mayson does pretty good. I don't know if it's just because he's gotten used to it because I've taken him since he was 3 months. He does cry a little bit at work, but just when he's hungry. So I will feed him. I will take a Gerber with me. I know a lot of people are probably against the whole Gerber thing. I'll give him Gerbers, and then sometimes I will make him his own food, which I will show you guys that later. But I will take those and feed him there, and I still get a lot of stuff done. And also I am allowed to bring stuff home and work from home. Like today, this morning, I did a couple companies, actually just 2 companies here at home super early in the morning before Mayson even woke up, and I even started a vlog. So if you guys will watch my vlog video, you will have seen that I have done at these two companies. What else has been new with Mayson? I feel like I have so much in my head. I should have wrote this down before I started this video.
That might have been a smart, good idea.
He had started teething about the age of 4 months. I think that's when it kind of started the process because I started to notice that he was drooling a lot more, like a lot. And so, you know, people around me would tell me, oh my gosh, is he teething? It's so soon for him to be teething. But if I remember correctly, Max started teething about 4. His teeth came in really, really quick, Max. Mia, it took a little bit longer. So obviously, every kid is different. You're going to hear me say that so much.
Every kid is different.
But he started teething about 4 months, and then his actual tooth like broke through right at the beginning of the 6-month mark. So he has one little bitty tooth on the bottom. But this kid thinks that he can chew and that he can eat everything. He is very, very active and very, very aware of his surroundings and everything that's going on. My first two weren't as much active as Mayson is. I mean, Max and Mia were a little bit more, man, I cannot talk today. Today is just not wanting me to film. I had issues with my laptop. I had issues with my phone. Anyways, what was I saying now? Mayson has been more active than my other two older kids at the age that he is now. So I'm afraid that, not afraid, but I am thinking that Mason's gonna crawl a lot sooner than my other two did, and he's gonna walk a lot sooner than my other two did. I don't know. Other than him being so active, he is a pretty good baby. He doesn't really whine. He started sleeping throughout the whole night, I believe, when he was like 3.5 months. And that is kind of insane to me because that didn't happen with my other two. It has been great. He doesn't wake up at all to eat, but he will wake up pretty early. So he wakes up at between 5 and 6 every morning. Even if we don't have to go to work, he still wakes up between 5 and 6, and he will have his first feeding, and then he'll have another feeding about 9ish, and then about 10:30 he'll have like actual food. Mayson hasn't really been on his schedule just because I do have to take him to work with me, 4 days out of the week. So it's kind of fluctuates. I still try to feed him like foods and finger foods throughout the day. Sometimes I get a little bit more busier. Sometimes I have more free time. It just kind of depends on everything that's going on that day. But don't worry, he does get fed. He will be okay. So speaking of eating, Mayson is still breastfed. I am still breastfeeding. I'm breastfeeding about 3 times a day. I do supplement with formula though, and it was kind of a hard decision because I really didn't want to supplement with formula. I supplemented when he turned 6 months. I noticed that he wasn't getting enough milk. Like, he was still somewhat hungry, and like I felt like he was getting hungry really quick. Like, it was only like an hour to 2 hours between each feed, and at work that was getting stressful. It was getting exhausting. It was just everything on top of having to work. It was I couldn't do it. So I started supplementing him formula, and that was now the best decision I've ever made, because he gets both. He gets both, the best of both worlds. He still gets breastfed morning, night, and once during the day. Morning and night he'll get breastfed, and then I still have some milk stored in my refrigerator, so he will drink that milk as well. And then I will supplement him either, like I said, depending on the day, once or twice, and depending on how much food he gets from, finger foods and puree foods. So yeah, I started supplementing. It was a little sad for me, but in my mind I'm still like, I don't want to stop breastfeeding. And I know a lot of moms don't breastfeed or stopped breastfeeding, and no judgment here, none whatsoever. Just because I didn't feed my first 2 kids as long as I have Mayson, I was like, set my goal. I'm like, Mayson, I'm gonna feed him. My goal was 6 months, and I lasted 6 months, and then I had to start supplementing, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to get in my head that I reached my goal, and that's what I wanted. And if I do have to stop breastfeeding him now, then so be it. I reached my goal, and I'm happy with that. And I struggled with it. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled with it at the beginning because I was just like, no, I can't. My milk has to, you know, keep coming, and I have to keep feeding him breast milk, and, you know, it's more healthier, it's better for him. But, you know, either way is going to be okay as long as he eats. The baby will be fine. So, yeah, I try not to stress over that anymore. If my milk supply does start going down or going away, then formula it is. I reached my goal and I'm happy with it. So, you know, if I get criticized or judged for that, then I'm whatever. So yeah, guys, those are a few updates of Mayson. I don't know what else to talk about. What else? He loves being outside. He enjoys nature. He's gonna be another Mia. I can kind of see it. Just wanting to be outside all the time. He's happy. Even if it's cold or even if it's hot, he wants to be outside. Another thing that Mayson has been doing a lot and that I really, really love is that he has just been talking a lot. And I'm trying to build that vocabulary. I don't know. So Mayson, I'm trying to expand that and tell him everything that I am doing and just be, kind of seems like I'm acting silly, but I'm like explaining every single thing that I'm doing. So he's been talking, it kind of sounds like he can say mama, because when he cries, he's saying mama. I'll take it. I think he's saying mama. So, yeah, that's that. My necklace is on backwards. You guys, I just realized my necklace is on backwards. Why didn't you guys tell me? Alright, guys, that's all the updates I have for you guys. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but if you want to keep up with us, definitely watch my vlogs. My vlogs, I will say, are gonna be more in Spanish, and I hope you guys are okay with that. I might do English and Spanish. I think I have, if I look at my analytics, I have more Spanish speaking. So that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards this. I was thinking just doing main videos like this, sit down videos in English, my vlogs in Spanish. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know, because I am torn here. I don't know what to do. I first thought I would do vlogs in Spanglish, like some English and Spanish, that kind of deal, or like completely separate, do some in English, some in Spanish. If you guys can hear Mayson, he's fine. Don't worry, I'm watching him. But yeah, so I don't know. You guys let me know. All right, so I'm going to show you guys a few of my favorite things that I like to use for baby Mayson. Alright guys, so Mason's trying to take a nap, but before he takes a nap, I wanted to show you a few things that are in his room, or our room should I say, because he has this little corner, which I haven't given you guys a little mini corner room tour of his little corner. I might have to do that, but I want to show you guys real quick. A couple of things that I've been loving, products that I use for him, is this little tummy time pillow. It's like little rainbows, and if you guys know, I am obsessed with rainbows. So it's just like a little pillow that you put, face him down, and it has like little toys attached to where he can kind of entertain himself. But yeah, we've been using this a lot. Not as much anymore, but he still uses it every now and then. This is his favorite little toy that's in here. Boppy pillow that I was using to nurse him, that I still use to nurse him, is this guy, which is also rainbows. I found this on Amazon. A bunch of these things are from Amazon, or you can find them on Amazon, so I will link them down below if you guys want. And then another thing that I'm loving is this humidifier. So he uses a humidifier in the room, and Max and Mia have one, exact same one in their room. But I don't think it has water in it. Yeah, it's flashing because it ran out of water, but you can change the little light on it. It changes colors, and you can keep it on one color, or you can let it alternate. That flashes. See, when it has no water, it will flash and let you know, hey, I don't have any water. And another thing we use every single time, which I'm about to turn it on, is this sound machine. I got off of Amazon too. I will link it down below. It has so many different sounds. It has music. You can change the light on there. Put different lights, which is so cool. But yeah, I always have it on the, like, the fire crackling. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's like a fire crackling. And then you can set a 120 minutes timing. You can set a timer for it to automatically turn off. That's what I normally do. And then these two guys also go along. This is, did I say? This is the Frida humidifier. And I have these, which are the Frida Sleep He hasn't had to use this yet, but I wanted to have it just in case. We have used this though. And if it will focus, I will show you guys. There it goes. Breathe, Frida. So these are like vapor drops. And they really help for when they're having like a stuffy nose. Max has had to use this a lot just because of his allergies, and it really helps him like get a good night's sleep. So definitely recommend this if you guys are looking for something. And the humidifier, definitely a humidifier in the room will definitely change things up. Okay guys, so another little gadget that I really have been loving is this baby food maker. It's from the brand Evles, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Let me pull it out a little bit so you guys can see it better. So this is like a time saver for sure. So it has all of these things that you can do. So you can steam the vegetables right inside here. You can sterilize it, you can blend it, and then you can also pulse. So if there's like, you don't want to blend it completely blended and you know your child's a little bit older so he wants a little bit more texture in his food, you can just pulse it and it will kind of just blend it little by little, or you can actually blend it. It warms up the milk as well. If you stick your bottle in here, it warms it up and then it keeps it warm. So in case like your child isn't quite ready for his bottle yet, but you want to go ahead and get started because you know he's going to get hungry, that's that. And then take this off, and then it has this little guy. So when you're blending, it doesn't like splatter everywhere into here. And then you also got your steam cups. So you have this one, but there's also like you can do, there you go. You can do two at the same time. So you can stick some down here, and then you can also stick some in here if you want to steam, you know, carrots with broccoli or that kind of deal. You can have both going at the same time. But I will give you guys an example. I'm about to make some sopita de fideo. I made a little bit of, what do you call it? Like soup, I guess you could say. It doesn't look that yummy on camera, but it was yummy, let me tell you. So I am actually going to give some for Mayson. Sometimes you may need to put a little extra water in it. Sometimes you may need to put a little extra fruit. It just kind of depends on how much you need. So I'm just going to pulse it. I always just pulse it. I never blend it. Pulse it. So like I said, it doesn't look very yummy, but trust me when I say it is yummy. And also, for you busy mamas, another good thing about this is that it kind of self-cleans on its own. I put it in the sink and I rinsed it out a little bit, but then if you do put it up to the max, everything in there, it kind of cleans it out on its own. If you put blend, so this thing has been a lifesaver to his little walker. I guess that's baby walker. He loves it, but right now he's been in there for a while, so he's kind of getting tired of it. But
Hi guys.
I got this off of Amazon. I will link it down below if you guys are interested. I actually am going to do an Amazon haul, so this might be included in there. But this is what I use to wash Mason's bottles. Now he has the Dr. Brown bottles, so if you use them, you know they come with all these little bitty parts in there. And then this little guy as well. So this one here, it comes with 4 brushes. This one I haven't had to use. I don't really know what I would use this for, but this skinny one I use for the little blue, this guy. And then this one sometimes I'll use for like the lid to make sure I can get like right up in there. And then obviously this bigger one for the inside of the bottle. But yeah, I love using this. It makes it so much easier to clean all those little parts because they're tiny and you got to get something to get up in there. So definitely recommend if you guys are interested. It's not that expensive. I do know that obviously you can buy some different ones. This one's just, you know, maybe a little more expensive just because it's like really cute. But I don't quite remember how much it was, but I will link it down below. Like I said, it wasn't super expensive. So yeah, definitely recommend. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a little bit about Mayson. I hope you guys found maybe some products that you guys didn't think about using, or that you like, or you have used. If you have used any of these products that I showed you guys, leave me in the comments down below and let me know if you enjoy using them or if they just didn't work for you. That will be okay. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.